guys. I want to help you spend your time a little bit more productively during this quarantine, especially if you're a person who wants to improve your English pronunciation. Back in 2015, I had written this really interesting blog post, and in that blog post, there were about 60 words that people I was training up until that point could learn to pronounce a little bit more clearly or differently. I was training people mostly on software development teams in a virtual team environment working between India and the US, although I also did work with individuals on customer support calls, again based in India, tending to work with customers in the US. So a lot of this vocabulary, I would say 80% of the vocabulary comes from software development teams, and the other 20% probably comes from the customer support, although of course some of these words could be used for either role. So every day for the next 15 days or so, and at no specific time, I'm going to jump on here, try to start a video, and if I mess up, I'm going to stop it, delete it, and start over again. So there's no set time. If you happen to be online and I happen to be here, you might see me talking and you might see me stopping the video and restarting it all over again. So I'm going to go through 60 words in the next, 10 to 15 days. And every day I'll do about 3 or 4 words. So the first 3 words I'm going to go through today: acceptable, administrative. When we look at the word acceptable, there's actually 2 words we can look at here. So accept and acceptable. So we're going to take the shorter word. So if you get a long word, what I always suggest is to try to break it down to more of a root word. Learn the pronunciation of that one first, and then try to apply that same pronunciation to the longer word, right? So when we're looking at accept, we're going to say that has 2 syllables. In English, American English, most of the words with a double consonant, like accept, A-C-C-E-P-T, with 2 consonants in a row, the syllable gets split between the double C, in this case, the double consonant. So accept. You can even see I stop there. Accept, accept. I mean, no one is saying it that slow when they're talking. They're saying accept. But actually, there is kind of a pause between the 2 C's. And the first C, you can see my tongue is going up to the top of my palate. Accept. So it's important to drop your jaw. Also, because you need that. That ka sound is also coming from back here. Accept. Now the T's go together. Accept. Accept. Okay, try that. Accept. I will accept that credit card. I will accept that credit card. Then we take the word acceptable. Acceptable. So actually there's a little bit of change now, because that T at the end of the word accept is going to go for the kind of sounds like it's going to the able, that suffix that's going at the end of accept. So acceptable. Acceptable. See the difference? It's not acceptable. It's acceptable. Well, you could say either way, probably you're not going to get in much trouble. People probably will still understand you with both pronunciations, but you can go acceptable. So let's try it slowly. Acceptable. Or you want to get that sing-song American accent? Acceptable. Acceptable. Right? Then you try to say it a little bit faster. Acceptable. Acceptable. Is that acceptable? One more tip on this word before I go to the next set of 2 words that sound almost the same. Accept, A-C-C-E-P-T, and accept, E-X-C-E-P-T, pronounced the same, pretty much, especially in a sentence. Of course, different meaning. I'll let you look that up. You can learn a new vocabulary word. All right. Administrator and administration. These are similar words, right? From the same kind of root word. Administer. Administer is actually the root word. Administer. So let's look at the eh, eh. Tongue is back in my mouth. Stir. Administer. Administer. Or you want to go long, short, long? Administer. Okay? Just different ways to feel the language, right? Administer. Who is the administrator of this account? Who is the administrator of this account? Administration. 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 So with stration, stray, think of it as S-T-R-A-Y, stray, like a stray dog that wanders around. That's exactly the same pronunciation for what's actually spelled as S-T-R-A. And then T-I-O-N, shun, shun. You don't get any T sound with that T-I-O-N. S-H-U-N, like I'm shunning that person away. The same word, the same pronunciation. And most of the time T-I-O-N is pronounced as shun. And it's its own syllable, right? Administration. 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 So that stray becomes long, right? Stration. Administration. And you say it fast. Administration. Administration. The administration at the college was making some new rules today. I don't know. Administration. But you could even take a more of a root word like admin, because a lot of people use that for their account admin, like especially probably software developers. Admin. Tongue is going behind the teeth. Admin. So you could take that admin and then make your administration and administrator. Okay, so I'm going to link up that blog post with the 60 words to this video, and I'll see you again some other time. So I hope this is helpful for you, and I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye.